Hi, Leo. This is going to be your reading from April 14th through the 19th. It's good for the Sun, Rising Moon, and Venus sign of Leo. But please keep in mind it's a general message. It's not a personal message meant for just one person, so it might not resonate with all of you, or only parts of it will. Just take the messages as you feel they resonate. Sometimes roles can be opposite and things can be reverse. Apply it to your situation as you feel it applies. Just use your discernment. If you're a cross watcher checking in on a Leo, you're welcome to view the messages too. There might be messages here for you. You might have to swap the roles a little bit also because energy is so fluid in a general message. If you want a message to resonate with you 100%, book a private reading with me. My email is in the description below. And some preliminary pricing. Please don't pay me prior to messaging me. Just send me an email with your phone number, and I will probably text you or I might email you back just so that I can get up with you quickly and get you into my schedule. My schedule is quite full, but Leo is my favorite sign of all time, and I love reading for you. So I'd be delighted to do a personal reading for you. If you're new to Soma Chandra Tarot, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. This is going to be a relationship message. Everyone wants the relationship messages the most, but they can apply to more than one type of relationship in your life. So, overall, the advice your guides are giving you for the week, Leo, is the owl. This is like wise seeing, wise knowing, wise action. There may be a truth that you need to see that will be revealed to you this week. You will begin to see some details that you might not have noticed before. You may receive a message from someone in regards to a situation or a relationship this week. It might be difficult for you to hear, or that it's time for you to start to see the truth of a situation. When owl comes out, it's usually about seeing something that's happened at night, and it's meant to bring lightness to dark moments in your life. I do notice the sun is here in reverse, which is your card, Leo, so operating out of a lack of clarity. Um, they do want you to notice the details. They don't want you to shoot the messenger, and to be grateful for friends who show you something that you might not have wanted to see. And they're telling you not to be afraid of the truth of something. But I don't think you are. Also, out of my archetypes um, oracle deck, you got the apocalypse. Your person got the one and it came in the reverse for you. So you're going through, like, this is about removing a veil of deception, and then owl is about seeing something very clearly. So I think that that will happen for you this week. Apocalypse is a removing of a veil and regenerating after wreckage. Once a truth is revealed, and it's a fatalism, and it can feel like a hopelessness, but it's not the end. You'll move through the energy, and you are showing me that you're showing me death and the Wheel of Fortune. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio, or you have Scorpio in your chart. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, sometimes associated with Sagittarius. I see Libra here, or another Leo as well. You're definitely where you, up until this point, there's been a death of some kind that you've experienced. It could even be a literal death, but death usually means a transformation of some kind. Something dies, so something new can grow in its place when death comes. It's change and transformation and a transition. The Wheel of Fortune is also a card of transition and change. It's about karma and being at a turning point. I think something has changed for you pretty drastically with Apocalypse and the Owl this week. It will, if it has not already. And you're just trying to roll with the ups and downs at a real turning point with a cycle in a relationship, and things are really changing, and you're just trying to hang on after this ending. Your person is showing me the one, which this is serves and loves and accepts, and it resonates. This is like a non-duality and one love. It's unus mundus. um and this person feels like they're the one for you, or that you're the one. um and it's like a giver and receiver of fortune. So I think this person might feel like they're the one, or that you felt like they were the one. They're showing me the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a married woman, or they are focused on that. A Queen of Pentacles can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone that is, deeply committed and concerned. This person seems to be moping and patiently waiting in futility. They could be married. They could be married to you. This person could be a mother, or they're thinking that you are their Queen of Pentacles, or that they have a Queen of Pentacles. They're waiting on something here. The Queen of Pentacles is usually very practical. What's between the two of you is the Queen of Wands. So we got two queens on the table. Sometimes the Queen of Wands as a Pentacles is the married woman. Sometimes the Queen of Wands could be the other woman. Not all of you are in a triangle of some kind. This could be the same person. The Queen of Wands could be you too, Leo, being very strong and being very independent and wanting more independence, wanting something to end and move on so that you can be free and independent. This person might be mopey about that and saying, you know, I thought we could retire together. The Seven of Pentacles is often about planning for the future in some way. The challenge is the Five of Swords, so a conflict of some kind. And the Sun in reverse is at the bottom of the deck, so not really operating out of a place of clarity. I see the Page of Swords here. This could be about a young air sign. We are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Page of Swords here with the Knight of Swords. I feel like you're trying to end something and just tolerate the ups and downs and move forward. Your person's a little bit more mopey. They want to take a practical approach. This Queen of Wands could be you or someone else. It's very fiery and independent, this entrepreneur kind of energy. And there seems to be some kind of conflict over independence or this person. What's at the top of the deck? Two of Cups. A lot of love in this situation. This could be a romantic partner, a friend, or a family. This could even be about career, like where one will bring you stability, but breaking out on your own will give you independence. I just heard that. Like you have to end something to do something else, possibly. I'm hearing a couple different things. But this is meant to be a relationship message. Okay, Spirit, show me Leo, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus of Leo from April 14th through the 19th, 2020. Earth time, current energy, please. Show me how Leo sees themselves in a relationship from April 14th through the 19th. Again, if you're a cross watcher, you might have to reverse the roles. Six of Wands in reverse. Not getting the attention you want. Fallen from grace. Being quiet, not out public. Three of Wands, you're watching from afar. The Fool, you can't move forward. You can't leave the past behind. You can't take a new leap of faith. You don't want to be reckless. There's something that you can't publicly recognize. You might feel like your ego's bruised. You might feel as though you've fallen from grace. I kind of get the feeling that you're not 100% sure you're going to be successful in a situation, and you can't move forward and start a new cycle. You do want expansion. You do want to plan for the future. This person could be at a distance from you, possibly. Planning for a future, but not sure you're going to be successful, not quite ready to take that leap of faith and move forward after an ending of some kind. Watching, waiting, planning. How do you feel about your person? This is also you, Leo, the Six of Wands. Three of Swords in reverse. Sometimes that's an open love triangle, but not necessarily. Page of Pentacles. The Hierophant's at the bottom of the deck. Let's see, how else does Leo feel about their person? The Lovers. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a young earth sign. Remember I just said open triangulation? It could be. It could be an open relationship, but I don't know why I just heard that. That's only going to be true for a few of you, not for all of you. You see this person as a lover, or you have a lot of love for this person. If it's a romantic relationship or dating, even if it's family, you have a lot of love, but this is incredibly steamy. You want to casually, slowly develop this. You want to be this person's lover. You don't want to break anyone's heart. This might be healing and becoming more optimistic. Okay. How does Leo view their person? How does Leo view their person? This doesn't mean this is who this person is. It's just how you view them. Temperance in reverse. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You feel as though they can't be calm and passive and peaceful with you. They seem to run hot and cold with you. They're excessive. They can't find the purpose. They're all upside down. If you're dealing with a Sag, they're not feeling like themselves. Nine of Wands, you see this person is worn down. You see this person is a little guarded. They've been through tough times. Love is a battlefield. I am a little guarded. I'm a little worn down. I'm a little thrown off. You might not be sure this person's your soulmate. They're not sure that you're theirs. King of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign. You see this person is very loving and very emotionally balanced and very compassionate and very diplomatic, or you want to be that way towards them. Like this could be your response. Usually this is how you view a person, but it's very fluid. So this could be your response to them. Like, I don't know what we're doing here. I really care about them. I'm not going to chase them. I'm not going to gush. I'm really worn down by this person, but I mean for this to be how you view them. They might seem as though they've turned their back on you a little bit, like you know that they have feelings for you, but they're not opening up. This person could be married as well to you or to someone else, possibly. They're not showing you their feelings. They're very worn down. They don't know the purpose of this relationship. There's something excessive about it, and they can't find the middle road. That's what they're showing you. Because the King of Cups is like, I'm here when you want me. What action does Leo want to take towards this person? Well, I know you want to be their lover and you want to casually develop it. Whoa. So your cards are coming out in the reverse, Leo. Four of Wands in reverse, Strength in reverse. What other action does Leo want to take towards this person? Ace of Wands. Well, you see a lot of growth potential. You're very inspired. You want new opportunities with this person or elsewhere. You want to start a new cycle and you want it to be very inspiring and passionate. With the Lovers here and the Ace of Wands, there's a lot of passion. You seem to be holding back, like you're watching and waiting from afar, Leo. You can't seem to give this attention in some way. You feel as though you've fallen from grace. You're worried that you've been foolish up until now, or you don't want to be. You don't want to take a risk. You might be in some kind of a transition. This is a conflict with others or a transition, like we deconstruct a foundation. Well, you might be moving even. There's no foundation with this person. You can't seem to get together with them, and you can't have strength of character with them. You might be caving into feelings of inadequacy, impulsivity. You can't tame your raw emotion, pride, passion, or desire. You might not even be able to face them necessarily. Strength in reverse is you're low energy and drained. The Empress. You could be married. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus married woman here, or you're the married woman. The Empress is a person that's very beautiful, can be a mother, married, has standards, will not move her goalpost for anyone. The Empress. Okay. Spirit, show me the person in focus for Leo. Like, you see them as a loving person, but very worn down. And that your person seems to, not feel like a deep soul connection. They don't feel calm and peace and moderate and harmonious with you. And you don't seem like you can give them the best of yourself either. You might be wanting a new beginning elsewhere, possibly. Even if it's with them, you have to wait. The Three of Wands shows me you have to wait. Planning for a future that might be even far away. And we have that Empress showing up, which is a mother, a wife of some kind. Taurus, Libra energy. Someone in this situation is very creative and very loving and nurturing and not codependent, has standards, is very balanced. Okay, show me Leo's person. How do they view themselves? It's always interesting the way a person views themselves versus how they feel and how they act. So this isn't who they are, it's how they view themselves. They view themselves as the King of Swords, or there is a King of Swords in focus for them on their mind. That's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male, or someone who has a lot of authority and a lot of control and protects their heart. Your person's protecting their heart. A King of Swords has a heart, but you don't see it. Oh, you're mirroring each other. Six of Wands in reverse. They too feel as though they cannot pay attention to this right now, or they're not having victory or success. They're definitely been thrown off their high horse, or they have to hide something in some way. It can't be public. Two of Swords in reverse, more Libra energy. This person can't figure out a solution to this. They're just going to stand in their power with their truth. I think they feel like it's kind of at a stalemate and they're confused. Kind of information overload. This person's just like, I don't know if I'm going to have success with this. I'd like to make a decision and not be avoidant. I I think that I just have to hold still and stick to my power and my truth and have authority. This King of Swords could be a person imposing some kind of authority. Okay, it could be this person or someone else in focus for them that's not you. But I think it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male that's like, I just can't figure out what to do here. At an impasse. How do they feel about Leo? How do they feel about Leo? What are their feelings for Leo, Spirit? Show me this person's feelings for Leo. Page of Pentacles. You guys could have a child together. This could be a young little earth sign, or they do want to be casual. They do want to manifest with you, but this is very small and very everyday. We exchange an object or information that's very casual and necessary and perfunctory. It could have to do with a child. Seven of Cups. This person has a lot of choices. And this person might be a little confused and overwhelmed. They have a lot of opportunities and choices. They do a lot of wishful thinking too. This person might just be casual with you at this point. Now I've got a King and a Queen of Swords in reverse. They also feel as though they get a little overly emotional with you when really they need to be a little bit more in their head. They're easily influenced by their emotions. They might even come off as cold-hearted and bitchy, or like they're passive aggressive with their boundaries. They don't have very clear boundaries with you. They might be struggling being independent. They might have a hard time with direct communication. If there's a female air sign involved, they're having a hard time dealing with that person. A lot of court cards showing up here. There could be several people involved. For some of you, there are. How does this person view Leo? What is their opinion of Leo? Five of Cups in reverse. Well, they think that if you've been disappointed or regretful or pessimistic about anything, that at this point you're forgiving yourself and you're trying to move on. They see you as not crying over spilled milk. Oh. They see you as the Queen of Wands. They see you as strong and independent, passionate, alpha. Queen of Wands is a great friend. Sometimes a friend and a little bit more than that, but a great, very fiery. They see you as very attractive and very inspiring, possibly difficult to get into a relationship. Someone that really has a lot of respect for themselves and a lot of confidence. The Queen of Wands can come off as though she has a chip on her shoulder a little bit. King of Pentacles, they might see you married. They're seeing you as a King of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands. Okay, so we've got two kings on the table and two queens. They might see you in a serious relationship. They might want to be your Queen of Wands, which is, if someone's married, the Queen and King of Wands can sometimes be the other man or the other woman, sometimes, but not always. They see you in a situation where there's a lot of stability and a lot of security, but that you also want independence and nobody's crying about it. Okay. I'd love to clarify, but this is general and 3 cards should be enough. What action does this person want to take towards Leo? 5 of Wands in reverse. Well, they want to avoid tension and drama. They don't want to be in a situation where there's like 5 million other people involved and there's tension and competition from other people. They're avoiding conflict. They have a little bit of inner conflict. 5 of Wands is often, I call it dress rehearsal. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Let's see if we can handle each other's diverse opinions. Let's see if we actually fight. Well, the 5 of Swords did come out over this Queen of Wands here, We might have two people fighting over you, possibly. This person doesn't want to do that. And they don't want to deal with a situation where there's a bunch of other people involved, like no flying monkeys. This person might just be avoiding tension with you. Ace of Cups, this person has a lot of emotion for you, but this is not happily ever after, I'm so in love with you. This is love. This is compassion. This is creativity. I also notice this cup is pointing inwards. So you might have told this person that you loved them or wanted to love them. I see that this person has a cup of love to give, but it's pointed inward towards themselves. They're having a hard time directly communicating with you, and they're avoiding tension and conflict. They might not tell you how they feel, and they might be a little confused. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This person can't set up a good routine with you. They're kind of going in circles. This Knight of Pentacles will not finish what it starts. The Chariot, Cancerian energy. Forward motion. They might want to travel to see you. They might be at a distance from you. They want to stay in control of where this goes. This person wants to be accountable for their actions, but at the same time, this Knight of Pentacles in reverse kind of can't do the right thing, or it can't set up a productive, consistent routine. Okay, what do they have in common? What traits or personality traits or characteristics do they have in common to varying degrees, or is there something in between them? But I want that to come as a blockage. What do they have in common with one another? Four of Cups in reverse. Well, you're both tired of being bored and moping about it. You're tired of life just passing you by. You've both been in deep emotional contemplation. You could have been on a break from each other. 4 months, 4 weeks. Three of Swords in reverse. And you're both, the Three of Swords is a little bit of negative self-talk, but releasing pain, optimism, forgiveness, not wanting to be in love triangles. Neither one of you wants to get your heart broken. The Moon, Pisces, Cancer. Things are not as they seem with either of you. You are both operating in the moonlight, like the owl. Both of you might be hiding something. Both of you might be in a dreamlike state. This can be blind love, illusion, things not being as they seem, operating out of a place of vagueness and insecurity. It could also be hidden, secret even. Any one of those things can apply. The moon is a very emotional energy, straining to see something in the moonlight. What are the blockages? What are the challenges and the blockages? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Well, you can't get together to have fun and sex as often as you'd like to, or it's been scattered and haphazard. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And it's not this, an Ace of Pentacles is a seed. It's an object. It's something that can be planted in the ground and will manifest into the 3D and into abundance. A lost opportunity, a lack of plan, a lack of foresight. Wow, 2 aces in reverse. Somebody's rethinking the whole thing. Someone's rethinking the whole thing. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius that just wants to get together and get laid once in a while, or that somebody just can't. You know, the Knight of Wands is really excited. He can be impulsive this night and energetic and passionate and inspired to act, but will consistently show up to do so. The excitement might be dwindling. There's frustration. It's scattered energy. It's hasty. There's delays. It's a passion project that's not really getting off the ground, and it's not the smartest thing either. This is someone like an inner clarity, very clouded judgment. Someone's rethinking the whole thing. Someone might have cut somebody off. Okay. What action will take place from the 14th through the 19th between Leo and this person? If someone wanted to travel, even move, they can't. Didn't get that job, didn't have that breakthrough. I just heard that just now too. Nine of Cups in reverse. Well, it's not a wish come true. And if any action takes place, it will be very indulgent. Someone might eat too much, drink too much, do too much of something. Very materialistic is the Nine of Cups in reverse. It's fill my cups, baby. Make me happy all the time. I have to have it all the time. It has to feel like I just won the lottery all the time. Or someone is just like, nah, this is seriously all the way not wish fulfillment. I'm going to focus more on inner happiness and getting comfortable being happy all by yourself. Two of Wands, watching from afar, planning to move forward, but holding still. You could be watching someone online, watching from afar, and just you or this person could be, and just trying to pick a path to move forward. It's a plan for the future. Because this is not making you happy. Strength in reverse, and it's not bringing out the best in you either. You're feeling really drained by this situation, and you're feeling like, I don't really have strength of character right now, and I know it. And I don't know if I can face this. This is indulgent. I don't know if this makes me happy. I'm just going to watch from afar and decide how to move forward. Queen of Pentacles, mommy, boss lady, wifey, nurturing, practical, providing. Someone in this situation is boss lady who's trying to be very caring and concerned and practical, and is a working parent sometimes too. Marriage also. Okay, Leo, they're pulling back. Okay. That's your reading for this week. Just remember, put the pieces together, okay, and accept a truth. I think that you will. I think it's brought death and change for you. And yes, this person might feel like you're the one, or that they're the, you're the one for them, they're the one for you. Just watch that this is draining you and that it's indulgent, and you have your standards and you know your self-worth. Someone might be operating out of a place of inadequacy in some way, can't tame their raw pride and emotion. You could be dealing with another Leo, actually, or someone with a lot of water in their chart. I see Pisces here, and I saw Gemini, Libra, Aquarius a lot. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Leo. I really love you guys, and I hope this helps you. I'll see you next time.